Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Rory Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. The Incredibles 2 is finally out, and of course, just as any Pixar film, it is loaded with little secrets. Some of these are still hidden and will force us to watch the movie about a dozen times, but some of them we were lucky enough to spot on our first go. So let's take a look at the top 10 Easter eggs and things you may have missed in Incredibles 2. In the number 10 spot, the hotel paintings. Not so much an Easter egg, it's a fun little metaphor hidden inside the movie. When Helen Parr is in her hotel room on the phone with her husband, you can note the painting of 5 seemingly random red blobs hung above the bed. Abstract art, right? Except not quite. If you look closely, the 4 blobs kind of loosely resemble each of the Parr family. The 4 on the left are Bob, Violet, Dash, and Jack, and the one on the right is Helen. And this one is offset to represent her being separated from the rest of her family. We're digging deep here. Next at number 9 are real TV shows. If the Incredibles don't exist on the same Earth as us, their cable must have been sent over from here. This is evident due to the shows that the family is watching. In one scene, Johnny Quest shows up on the television, a show about a boy and his dad becoming heroes. And in an earlier scene, Bob and Jack are taking in the sci-fi series The Outer Limits. Both shows aired in the 60s, which is the time that this film is taking place. Coming in at number 8, we got The Underminer. Because the movie starts off where it left, we are given an attack from a new minor villain known as the Underminer. This guy is a clear play on the Fantastic Four villain Mole Man, but what's an even better little hidden treat here is that he is voiced by John Ratzenberger, the only person who has voiced a character in every single Pixar film to date. They know him as their lucky charm. In the number 7 spot is A113. This number appears in every Pixar film and is a fun kind of tribute. A113 makes its appearance right at the end of the film when Tony and Violet go on their date. The number is representative of the California Institute of the Arts classroom, where many of the Pixar animators got their starts. As the film the two lovebirds are seeing is called Dementia A113, this is actually 2 eggs in one. Dementia 13 was a real movie that came out in the 60s as well, one that got remade just last year actually. Up in number 6 we have a Poltergeist reference. One of the many powers of Jack that we quickly learn about is his ability to materialize into another dimension and become intangible. This scene is extremely reminiscent of a scene from the 80s movie Poltergeist, where a child is drawn into another dimension. Funnily enough, Craig T. Nelson voices Bob Parr, and he also played the father of the child in Poltergeist. The man has bad luck with babies crossing realms apparently. Coming in at number 5 is Common Core Math. This was easily recognizable to the younger audience members and also their infuriated parents, but to those who haven't seen elementary school math in a while, it could have come across as a bit confusing. However, Bob Parr's struggle with Dash's math homework is the perfect reference to what is known as Common Core Math, a way of doing math that apparently makes more sense now, but don't ask me to wrap my head around it. Next up at number 4 is the Ghostbusters reference. In one scene, Helen Parr catches the pizza delivery man instead of her target, the screenslaver. To convince her that she isn't thinking straight, her co-worker Evelyn mentions Einstein was a patent clerk. This line was taken from Ghostbusters character Peter Venkman, who once mentioned that Einstein did his greatest stuff when he was working as patent clerk. Now you know the line isn't as random as it seems. Up next to number 3, we got the Toy Story 4 egg. This was actually a strange one in the sense that we were promised an Easter egg, but our eyes failed to pick one up. Granted, we were warned it would be super difficult. While set supervisor Nathan Ferris said the Easter egg was there, he also mentioned probably no one would notice it, due to the fact that Toy Story 4 comes out after The Incredibles. So maybe after we watch Toy Story we'll notice something we didn't. What do you guys think? In the number 2 spot is the Pizza Planet truck. Another is it there, is it not Easter egg. The Pizza Planet truck has made an appearance in every Pixar film. Even when people didn't think it was in the first Incredibles, it was. However, this time around we were informed that while the Pizza Planet truck would make an appearance, it would be extremely hidden, and it would also receive a period revamp so that it would blend into the 60s better. If you guys spot it, let us know. And finally, in the number 1 spot we have the original release date. The Incredibles 2 was actually supposed to come out next year in 2019, but was pushed ahead a year because Pixar didn't want to release Incredibles and Toy Story within the same time frame. The first Incredibles came out in 2004, which means that 2019 would have been a perfect 15 years. A perfect 15 years to match Syndrome's line in the first movie of 15 years too late. The Easter egg that never would be, sadly. So those were the top 10 Easter eggs and things you may have missed in Incredibles 2. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the movie. My name is Rory Destroya, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.